So we have this, when these organizations are created, they have a specific goal in mind. And it's not to make or put black people in the place of succeeding. They watch. They record phone calls. They document everything that's going on. So, and they do this like a chess game so that they can move in a way that is going to hurt the opposing team. Us being black people, we're that opposing team. So at some point in time, Malcolm X hops up on the radar. And although on paper, I think that he was unalived by a Muslim, and if I had to bet my life on it, I would say that, you know, that the powers, the individuals that was watching him had something to do with his unaliving. Same thing with Martin Luther King. He was surrounded by black people, but I want to go out on a limb and say that the United States government had something to do with his unaliving. So then I also look at the Black Panther Party, and I'm thinking about Fred Hampton and how he was gunned down. Not allegedly, literally by the United States government. How they bombed apartments. They killed, just outright killed members of the Black Panther Party. Then the founding member allegedly gets on drugs and is running around on some wild, unlawful stuff. You're talking about a very educated, a very conditioned, and forward-thinking individual.
To my Huey.
Yeah, Huey. So then his reign of effectiveness is abruptly ended by the usage of drugs. So then they have come up with a strategy. So then some of the gangs adopt some of the patterns and or bylaws of the Black Panther Party. In my mind, I think that the powers that be are not just watching our black leaders or our hope deliverers. They're strategically planning how to not have another black messiah, or how not to have another black person of color in charge or motivated. And what better way to do that than to attack the children? You see what I'm saying? So when you attack the children, what you do is you guarantee the destruction of generations to come. Well, what better way? What has been their biggest downfall? What has been humans' biggest downfall?
The only way they're going to do that is they go get, like you said, they attack the children. But see, they can't just come up in that community and do that. You want to know what they got to go do?
What?
They got to go get the old nigga that everybody fuck with. And it goes back to the old nigga.
That's not true.
Because you got a way to, you got a way, what's the word? Well, not the old, when I say the old nigga, I mean the OG. They attacked Huey. You get what I'm saying? They found a way. They could have slipped that in this drink and did everything. You can't have influence. Like I do agree with you on certain things. When you're a black man, you get money, you gotta sit down and be quiet. When you start helping other people, then that's when you start dying. You gotta look at Nipsey Hussle.
Come on back, because I see you venturing off over there in the left field. So I want to say that because I want to complete my thought process. Because there's nothing wrong with what you're saying, but a lot of times I stop talking so people can add, and then it get me thrown off. I'm only saying it because last night I was on a live with the black man, and I had some good points, but I don't know if y'all drunk the same coffee, but y'all was like, give me the motherfucking mic and let me give you my 2 cents. And this is your interview, but I think we're going somewhere with this. So I'm saying that if they've recognized that a weakness for black people or humans in general is drugs, then why not pollute the communities with drugs?
They did try to pollute the community.
And that's exactly what my point is.
But they got to us late, though. They didn't get to us like all the...
Let me finish what the fuck I'm saying, nigga, for you intervene. Because every time I get started, I don't know if it's just the journalist in you that just want to add on. Let me finish my motherfucking thought. My thought is this, is that when you start recognizing what could really be detrimental to a community and to a people, then you feed them in that way. And then so crackheads come up with crackhead-ass ideas, right? Okay, so you got to attack the children. You got to put drugs in the situation. I'm telling you personally, I done interviewed people who have really had their hand in the dope game in LA. The real Rick Ross, who is telling me he's getting his drugs from the CIA. So I'm saying that an entity that will push drugs into a community and let it do what it do, they not beyond. And also, let's add this. There were entities, there were people in the Black Panther Party that was, from day one, hired by the FBI and the CIA. These are people who came in and infiltrated from day one. You had people who had real rank in the Black Panther Party that was a part of the United States government. And then they came up with another entity called the US or US something. I can't think of the actual name, but these people were supposed to be beefing with the Black Panther Party. These appeared to be black people. All these people was from the United States government. So what I'm saying is, as the gangs are beginning to be birthed, they have effectively and successfully killed the individual leaders, and then when you came with a group, successfully dismounted them, and then blessed them with dope. And now you have something that's gonna come to children of the Black Panther Party. The gang culture started from the minds of adolescent to teenage black men that was on drugs. I want to say that the white man had something to do with it. And when I conclude, I'm saying, let's take all the good and all the bad that all the gangs interact in. And what I'm saying is that, shit, gangs is detrimental to black people. We only gang bang and kill each other. That's all we do. So anything that is detrimental to a black community, in my mind, in my Dick Gregory voice, the white man gotta have something to do with it. So I conclude that the white man created gangs. You had something to say.
I forgot everything. But I will say this. It goes back to what I'm saying. That's just like when you said with Rick Ross, the CIA was giving him, he had a choice. He chose that. You want to know if he, and a lot of black people, we come from poverty. So when we see that money, we let that money dictate dictate what we want to do. So at the end of the day, bro, let's take full accountability. Yeah, the white man was given the pipeline to do what he wanted to do. He put that money in their face. We ain't finna sit here and act like they just walked in the community. No, we walked their ass in the community. That's just like when it come down to African Americans. A lot of us would come from where? Africa. A lot of us come from Nigerian. Guess what? Nigerians sold their own goddamn people. That's how we got up. My point is we do this to ourselves. We give ourselves to the white man. We gave ourselves to the white man. That's just like I said again, Rick Ross, he had a choice to buy and sell from the CIA, the white people. He chose to do that. And if he didn't choose to do that, another black man would have did the same thing. We're doing it to ourselves.
Okay.
We're taking a gun. We're taking a gun. We shooting ourselves in the balls, and then we coming around and say, "Well, the white man did this." That's not how it's supposed to go, bro.
I agree.
You gotta take accountability for the shit that you're doing.
But if the government is producing the